speed to your offense. And I mean, how critical was just the tempo tonight to really just get a couple good punches in on the Rams defense?
Yeah, I think the tempo is definitely good tonight. We get going fast, and I think it's hard for those defensive guys to line up and kind of get a feel for what our formation is. So we get that tempo rolling. We start handing it off, start doing that fly sweep stuff, and it worked out well for us tonight.
You guys have been excited to unleash Laviska Chenault on people. What was that like for you to see what he was doing tonight?
Laviska's a freak. Laviska's an absolute freak. Y'all saw that play when he kind of snapped it off and kind of just sat there when they brought that zero pressure, got it to him, and he took off. He was gone. I was like, man, he is moving. He's so fast, and he's like 225. I was like, geez, he's obviously a freak. And then I think we really have weapons all over the place. I mean, with Jawan, we have KD, we have J-Mac, we have Kavion, we have Tony Brown, we have Trayvon, we have Kyle, we have Bo. So I mean, we just got just a ton of weapons everywhere.
Since you mentioned him, can you talk about Trayvon? And he had that nice touchdown run, obviously, but also ran really well in other carries as well. Just talk about his debut.
Yeah, he looked good today. I think he looked exactly like I thought he was going to look. He played well. He had a big run. I mean, he was running tough, running hard. He made some nice cuts, so he looked good. I think all the running backs really looked good. Kyle looked good. Bo looked good. I think they all really had good games.
Coach Mack mentioned you in the Manning camp. What did you take away from that?
Really, the biggest thing I took away from it was film study. That had to be the biggest thing, and just kind of understanding that film was going to be a huge part of my preparation for whatever game I play. And it was. And I think also having Coach Roper there has also he's instilled that, hey, film. You need to be watching it. You need to understand what the defense is doing. And I think I had a lot better grasp of what CSU was going to do this time around.
You've always had the swag and the arm and the legs to play quarterback. How much have you grown working on your craft, and how hard has that been to work on the details of playing quarterback?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's been hard at all. I think just getting with Coach Rowe, and he's just sitting down talking with him. He's the man's kind of like a genius. He really knows the game of football really well, and he kind of just laid it on the table for me. He said, if you want to be great at this game, then these are the things that you need to do, and you need to do very well. And so I've just kind of been just focusing on what he's been telling me, doing it, and just keep working at it, keep watching film, keep throwing extra, just keep improving and keep getting better.
Steven, you watched the film from Hawaii, CSU's game against Hawaii last week. You were able to see it in person this week and execute. What advice would you give a quarterback going forward that's going to face the CSU defense?
I mean, I'll let them figure that out. They need to go in and watch that film and go look at that defense and understand what they're going to do. I think CSU does a lot of different stuff, and so it'll be good for whoever's playing them next to go in and watch that film.
Steven, you guys didn't have very many performances like this last year, so what did it do for you guys to come out and play like this and have this performance to kind of get things going?
I mean, it just kind of felt like things were clicking. I think that we've been working extremely hard all across the board during fall camp. So I think our guys have been hungry, and they've been kind of antsy to get out there on the field, and I think that's just kind of what happened today. Everyone was excited. Everybody wanted to play. The line was blocking great. Running backs were making plays. Receivers were making plays. We looked good. Defense was playing stout as ever. They looked good out there today. So I think things just kind of clicked today, and hopefully things click for us a lot this season.
Steven, Coach Roper told me a couple weeks ago that you in particular, the effort that you put in the offseason with your wide receivers, getting to know them, getting more comfortable with them, that it reminded him of Peyton Manning at Tennessee when Roper was a graduate assistant coach there. I mean, how much did that offseason effort on your part and on the part of your receivers pay off tonight?
I think there's one kind of throw of the night that kind of defines it all, and I think that back shoulder ball to Juwan Winfrey, that throw just doesn't happen. That's hours and hours and hours of me and Juwan throwing, sometimes in parking lots. Me and Juwan would sometimes just go throw in our apartment parking lot just to get extra catches in, and just kind of understand where he wants the ball and where he wants to catch it. So, I mean, that's the work that we've been putting in, and it's kind of paying off a little bit for us, and we're seeing it. So, I mean, it's good. It's definitely promising.
You got to show off your legs a little bit on that first touchdown run. Can you take us through that?
Man, I just didn't want to fall over. I was running. I kind of looked back, peeked back, see how close they were to me, and it looked like they were catching up. So I was like, "Uh-oh, you better get in the end zone." So I started to stumble. I was trying to just kind of empty out all the gas, but there was no more gas in the tank, so I almost tripped and fell over and almost looked like a fool. But I mean, we got it done, so it was good. It definitely didn't look like Laviska running down the field. When that man runs down the field, he looks a little dangerous. Me, I kind of look a little awkward. But I mean, it was good. It was good to get out there and score that first touchdown.